Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your daily 7 a.m. Central Florida news. My name is Charles.
And my name is Daniel.
So first, let's see what the weather will be today. Today is a high of 83 and a low of 62. Tomorrow will be a high of 79 and a low of 62. Thursday will be a...
Hold on, Charles. It seems like we have received an EAS alert to broadcast to Lake County, Polk County, and Orange County.
Oh, really? Well then, residents of Lake County, Polk County, and Orange County, please stand by for a message from the emergency alert system.
The following message was transmitted by the request of the Orlando Regional Medical Center. A new report has been filed of a new disease that has just been discovered. This disease currently does not have a name, nor is anything known about this disease yet. When a blood test was done on this person that was infected with the disease, their blood seemed to have a green substance inside of it. Scientists are currently trying to figure out what this substance is. Some effects of this disease seem to be vomiting, suddenly low energy, low blood sugar, fast heartbeat, stomach pain, suddenly feeling cold, and difficulty breathing. If you notice any of these symptoms, please go to the emergency room immediately, as this disease could potentially be deadly. Stay tuned to your local media outlets for further updates on this potentially dangerous situation.
I got it. Oh, this must be the green substance that the news was talking about.
Oh, looks like it is.
So I assume we just analyze it and see what it contains?
Yep, let's start.
Oh my god, guys, what happened?
Looks like that green substance we found is contagious. I think I just got the virus.
Yeah, same here.
Oh my god, that's terrible. We need to alert the public about this immediately.
Yeah, we need the entirety of Central Florida to know about this.
The following message was transmitted at the request of the Science Foundation of Central Florida. At approximately 5 p.m. today, it has been discovered that the green substance found inside of the virus-infected citizen is contagious and very dangerous. So far, 7 more cases of this virus have been documented in Orange County. Because of this, all residents in Orange County, Seminole County, Lake County, Osceola County, and Polk County are to quarantine in their homes immediately for at least 2 weeks. Make sure you have enough food and water to last for 2 weeks. If you do not have enough, then go to the closest grocery store and pick up any food you can find, then head directly home immediately after. Stay tuned to local media outlets for further information as it becomes available.
Okay, I'm going to get something that can hopefully help you feel a bit better. I'll be right back.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, I'm going to have you drink this. What the heck?
Wait, what happened? Is there something wrong?
Your face turned green.
Oh my God, that's not good.
Yeah, I'll probably have to report to the Science Lab and other local news outlets.
The following message was transmitted by the request of the Orlando Regional Medical Center. There has been a report that a person who was infected by the new virus that was discovered yesterday has had their skin color turn into a dark green color. This could mean that this disease could be deadly, however this is not known for sure at this time. All residents of the counties instructed to quarantine will now have their quarantine extended to 3.5 weeks due to this new discovery, and also because this disease seems to be spreading even faster than before. Stay tuned to local media outlets for further information on this dangerous situation.
Okay, how are you feeling now?
I'm feeling worse now. The medicine was helping me for a while, but now it's not anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, mind if I... Hold on! What is that green thing on your head? It looks like a... Oh my! What the f... Ah!
This message was transmitted by the request of the Orlando Regional Medical Center. This is not a test. One of the people who was infected by the disease that was discovered 3 days ago has reportedly transformed into a zombie. This is an extremely dangerous situation, and action shall be taken immediately. All residents in Central Florida are to shelter in place immediately. Follow all rules from the previous quarantine, but also board up all doors and windows, and turn off the lights. If a zombie somehow enters your home, then either evacuate your home, fight the zombie with any weapons in your home, or hide somewhere inside your home and do not make a sound. Stay tuned to local media outlets for further information on this situation as it becomes available.
Shelter-in-place warning issued for Aroostook County. The following message was transmitted by the request of the Holton Regional Hospital. This is not a test. The virus discovered 3 days ago in Central Florida has now mysteriously infected someone in the Holton Regional Hospital. If you are unaware, this virus makes you feel extremely unwell and eventually turns you into a zombie after 3 days. This is an extremely dangerous situation, and protective action must be taken. All residents of Aroostook County are to shelter in place immediately. Remain in your home at all times. Board up all doors and windows. Turn off all lights. If a zombie somehow gets inside your home, then hide somewhere hidden in your home. Fight the zombie with any weapons available to you, or evacuate your home. Stay tuned to local media outlets for further information on this dangerous situation.
Hello everyone, welcome to ABC 7 News. I'm your host Ivan, and let's just get straight to it. So our first story for today, 3 days ago there was this weird virus that started out in the state of Central Florida, that ended up being some sort of zombie virus. I don't know what exactly it's about, but you'll have to watch some other news source to find out, because they did not give me any information about it, besides the fact that it's also been getting cases in the state of Maine. So that's pretty much all I know. Alright, I guess we'll just go to the web.
Shelter-in-place warning issued for Merced County, Stanislaus County, San Benito County, Mariposa County, and Madera County. The following message was transmitted by the request of the California state government. This is not a test. The virus discovered 3 days ago in Central Florida has now infected over 350 people in the listed counties. If you are unaware, this virus makes you feel extremely unwell, and eventually turns you into a zombie after 3 days. This is an extremely dangerous situation, and protective action must be taken. All residents of Merced County, Stanislaus County, San Benito County, Mariposa County, and Madera County are to shelter in place immediately. Remain in your home at all times. Board up all doors and windows. Turn off all lights. If a zombie somehow gets inside your home, then hide somewhere hidden in your home. Fight the zombie with any weapons available to you, or evacuate your home. Stay tuned to local media outlets for further information on this dangerous situation.
WOMX FM HD1 Orlando. This is Mix 105.1.
Another song, the same beat. You're looking down at the same shoes on your feet. And now you feel unoriginal. Never saying what you mean. Since you thought he stopped loving you, feels like he broke your heart too.
We interrupt our normal programming. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast stations and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air providing news and official information in assigned areas. This is WOMXFN, and we will continue to serve the Orlando area. If you are not within the local area, you shall now tune to stations providing news and information for your area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Orlando area. Do not use the telephone. The telephone line shall be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. This is not a test. This is a national emergency. The following message was transmitted at the request of the United States government and the Federal Emergency Management Agency. This is not a test. Repeating, this is not a test. Please listen carefully to this alert, as it may be vital for your safety. The zombie virus that originated in Orlando, Florida has now reportedly infected people from 15 different states across the United States. If you are unaware, a virus started in Orlando, Florida, where after a few days, the person infected with the virus turns into a zombie, and this zombie is able to infect anyone near it by biting onto them. This is an extremely dangerous situation, and action shall be taken immediately. Here is a map of the United States. If your state shows up as red, that means your entire state is deemed unsafe, due to a surplus of zombies all across the state, so you must shelter in place immediately. Border up all entrances to your home, and ensure you have enough food and water to last for an indefinite period. If your state shows up as orange, that means only certain counties need to shelter in place currently, and a local alert will be issued to your state over radio specifying what counties need to shelter in place. If your state shows up as white, then you do not need to shelter in place. However, please make sure you have enough supplies in case you have to shelter in place later. The President of the United States, or one of his designated representatives, will shortly deliver a message over the EAS. Please stand by.
The following message has been given authorization for release at the request of myself, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, and the United States government, effective until further notice. This is not a test. Repeating, this is not a test. As you are aware, my fellow Americans, we are currently in the middle of a zombie apocalypse, as the disease has now been spread to 3 other states. Yes, you heard that correctly, the virus has already spread to 3 other states within the last 2 hours. As much as it pains me to say this, I do not think our great nation will last much longer. Our nation could potentially collapse within the next few days. If this happens, then we will likely have to learn to fend for ourselves, as you will not be able to rely on the United States government for supplies, if this continues. My fellow Americans, even though we are in the middle of a zombie